Sync. Alright, folks, good morning or good evening, wherever you are. We're back here with another small little story with a moral of the story at the end. Let me take you back to high school. This was probably 8th grade or ninth grade. I was a big gym goer back then. With all my classmates, we would kind of end school and then have a session, maybe like 2, maybe 3 hours of just lifting heavy weights. This one time, I had this friend with me that well, there's a gym culture of, gym bros usually talking down or discouraging their fellow gym goers with the intention of maybe motivating them more. So like, if your buddy says, "Oh, you can't make that. That's too heavy for you," they say that just to motivate you, right? And I had those kind of friends, luckily I'd say, with me that day as well. I remember that day I wasn't in the mood for such talk, right? I was just there to do my sets and then go home. I was not feeling too well. But this friend, man, I mean, no shade to him, but he didn't stop with the comments. He kept going, and he said something along with the lines of, "Well, you can't make that. It's too heavy for you. Hey, look at you. You're so skinny." But we didn't really argue. It was just something he just said. He said that, and he kind of walked away. I was just waiting for my shoulders to calm down so I can do my next set again, right? And I'm kind of looking down. He's already walked away, and I just hear this like super manly voice from behind me. I thought it was God for a second. It was so deep. I started looking up. "You're different," right? The voice said, "You're different." And obviously, it wasn't just a voice. I looked behind me, and it was just a whole like a whole unit of a man. It was fucking sweaty and shit. Well, that that detail is not important at all. But he was pretty muscular, the kind of guy you would ask gym advice from because he was so huge. I kind of like looked confused for a bit because I didn't expect like to someone else to talk to me, at the gym. So I kind of looked at him weird. I gave this kind of look like, "Can you just repeat what you said? I didn't really hear you." And he repeated. He said, "You will, like you're different." I was like, "Okay, what do you mean?" Um, when he said I was different, I at that time I kind of heard it wrong. In my head, it sounded like, "You will never be like them. Like don't even try." Just those negative thoughts, right? He was a big guy, so I learned to, in that moment, control my emotions. And I was kind of put off by that because the whole point of going to the gym is like being as strong as the other guy or being even stronger, right? This kind of relationship you have with other people, to be like them, to have someone lift as the same weight as you, and be fit together, right? But he said, "You will never be like them." I was kind of put off. And he asked me like where I'm from, and then he started talking to me in Urdu, our language. He said, "Where we're from, we don't eat the same food and we don't breathe the same air. We're not really like them." And I was kind of put off by that too, because bro, you look like none of us. You're as huge as fucking the Rock. So who are you to speak like that? But in all seriousness, he was right. I was from another neighborhood, from another continent. I was trying to fit in with these guys who were not in my league really, genetically. But I still tried and saw that I couldn't be on their level. But this guy just comes along and says, "You will never be like that." That's bound to hit some nerves. But he was right. I kind of needed that, and I'm pretty thankful for him for saying it, because I get to tell this story to you because maybe you're in a place where you're trying to fit in with some folks, trying to be funny, trying to be smart. Just try to identify the folks that fit into your personality rather than you trying to fit into crowds that you don't really belong to. And that's what I did. I think that was like my last week in the gym, at least with those friends. But yeah, that's really it. It's a short one. Hopefully it comes to use to you. Thank you for watching. I'll be back, so make sure you stay tuned and see ya.